I'm not going to call it numerology, but
Right.
numerics, because I'm a mathematician of all things. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and here I am, a writer, but I'm also a mathematician. How does that work? You know,
Yeah.
left and
Yeah.
right side of my brain ain't working right.
That normally doesn't work like that. Yeah.
It usually doesn't work that way. And so I wrote a book on signs in the heavens and on the earth. Man's days are numbered, and he is measured. And
Yeah.
I went through a incredible research on biblical numerics and geometry, metrology, weights and measures, and the Hebrew sacred cubit and the sacred calendar of the Hebrews, the feast days, and so forth and so on. And just found it to be just unbelievably marvelous. I'm not a King James only guy. Yeah, I'm not a King James only guy, but I'll tell you something. Yeah. The measurements in the King James version are just incredible. So I became a King James only, almost an only guy, but not quite, you know.
You know, we were on the phone the other day, and you started talking to me about that.
Yes.
And Doug, I actually want to dedicate some time and bring you back on, and we just geek out, math out, and just, oh my goodness, and share some of that, because man, that is, it is so good. It is so good. And I think that type of stuff needs to get out there.
Yeah. This whole thing about these measurements are just, you know, and the measurements of the New Jerusalem, and oh my goodness. I mean, there's some things in Ezekiel that match with the Revelation that are just astonishing. And you got to eventually conclude that the New Jerusalem and the bride and all that is multidimensional. I mean, it's just beyond our imagination. It involves heaven and earth, you know, the ladder, Jacob's ladder, ascending and descending upon the Son of Man, and how that all fits together.